Hello? I'd like to order french fries, a burger, and a milkshake. This is a library. I'd like to order french fries, a burger, and a milkshake.
I like to introduce myself. My name is
King.
Churro.
Morning, y'all. It's your boy King Churro. It is Tuesday, December 21st, 2021. 4 days till Christmas, y'all. 4 days till Christmas. I'm headed home right now. It's currently 8:50 in the morning. I got to work today at 5 in the morning. I'm still on light duty, so I've got a list of tasks that I've been working on, and part of what I needed to do today was to relabel some of the phones that we use, for deliveries. And each van has two phones in it. One for what we call the Mentor app, which tracks how you drive, right? And the other is the Flex app, and that's used for the actual delivery itself. In order for me to label everything, I needed to be there when the phones were there. And since everybody gets started about 6:30, it was just fitting for me to be there at 5. Make sure all the phones are labeled. Make sure that all the phones and their pouches, they all coincided. Then what I did is I went into each van when everybody was loading up, and I made sure that we had our registration and insurance cards in the glove box. I think a couple of them were missing, so I was able to notate that. So when they come back, we'll have the insurance cards to put into the glove box. So, and the reason why I'm leaving home early or going home early is I'll be back today at 1 o'clock or 1300 for those of you who do military time. And the reason for that is to make sure that the vans are clean when they come back. Every driver today, cleans out their vans, cleans out the trash in their vans, really. There was a lot of trash in the vans I saw this morning. I even saw crushed up Doritos or something on a dashboard, which was disgusting. I'm headed home. I'm going to rest up a little bit, and I'll have about at least 4 hours to chill at the house before I make my way back to the station. Like I said, do my afternoon activities, tasks, if you will. I'm grateful and appreciative for my boss, Mike. I've been saying it for the last few videos, but it's true. He let me create my own schedule. Most bosses wouldn't let me just split my day like that. Most bosses would want to control how I split my day. Mike, on the other hand, he doesn't care. Split your day, do what you gotta do, just get the tasks done. Knock out that list. So that's what I'm doing. So we chat through Amazon Chime. So I'm gonna get on the Chime app and make sure that, kind of just put it out there. Hey guys, almost every van has a roll of trash bags, and we know we're supposed to use that for when it's raining outside. You gotta leave a package outside the door or whatever, but also use it to collect all your trash. Make sure that there's no trash left over in the van, blah blah blah. Also, on my way back to the station, I want to pass by Staples or Office Max or whatever is open. I'm also organizing all the uniforms that we have in supply. I want to bundle up every 5 pieces of clothing. So whether it's the vests or the shorts or the shirts or whatever, bundle all of them up in 5s, so that way they're easier to organize, and it'll be easier for inventory as well. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm contemplating whether I want to go and buy some breakfast on the way home, or if I just want to go home and, slap together some eggs. I don't know. what I want to do. Or maybe I'm just going to go home and eat oatmeal. All I know is right now I'm very hungry. It's a beautiful day here in the Coachella Valley, Southern California. A little cool, a little overcast. You know, it's not too cold. It's actually a little warm outside. I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I'll have to see if I can do tacos with Dana tonight. Alright, y'all. I'm back on the road. I'm actually on Gerald 4 right now. I'm going through Palm Desert, going into Cathedral City. I went home. I had some leftover soup. I was watching Ink Master on Netflix. Honestly, I didn't even set an alarm. I put my phone to charge. Expected to just get up and leave it at noon. I fell asleep on the couch with the blanket on. It felt so good to just cuddle up in that blanket. My dogs wanted to cuddle up with me because I just washed the blanket. I was like, nope, go lay down somewhere else. Took a little nap. Woke up about 12:15. It's currently 12:45. I told Mike I'd be back at the station at 1 o'clock. But I also told Mike I was going to go by like Staples or Office Max or something and pick up a big old pack of rubber bands so I can bundle the uniforms in fives and so on and so forth. But that's not going to happen. I might have to do that later on today when I go home. What I might end up doing is hitting Walmart in here in Palm Desert on the way home. So my plan is to be at work this afternoon from 1 to 5. I want to make sure that we take this trash bags that we have in our vans and just start cleaning out the trash. Like this morning I was doing checks on all the vans and make sure we had the insurance cards and the registration cards. Man, some of these dashboards, man, dirty. I look in a glove box, there's like nothing but maps and trash, like paper trash. You know, instead of tossing it into the trash cans that are in the parking lot, they decided to just keep it in the glove box, and we don't need to do that. You know, for a lot of us, we're at work more than we're at home. And the unfortunate part about that is if you trash the vans, you're trashing our home, basically. And Mike is always emphasizing that we're a family. We're a big family. By trashing the vans, we're not treating our family and our property with any respect. You know, there's ways of looking at this, right? Some of these guys might just see this as a job and that's it. They come in, they get assigned a van. You know, they use the van and they get assigned a route. They do the deliveries. Then they go home. That's it. But for those of us who are, number one, are day one, we're the day one original drivers, right? Who've come in here, we've basically helped mold the company, helped build the company. I mean, I feel like I'm part of this company that I've helped build and I've helped mold and I've helped develop. Whether or not Mike sees it that way, I don't know, but that's how I see it. In that same energy, we need to keep the property clean. We need to continue to respect our workplace. And for us drivers, our workplace is our vans. So, anyway, enough of that shit. 1 p.m. at the station's very quiet. Most of everybody's drivers are out now, so yeah, not a whole lot going on here. Oh, There's Todd. It's Ops Manager Todd. Not me. My knee buckles like randomly while I walk, so. But I'm not wearing a brace and I'm not using my crutches. And I'm wearing my Iron Man socks. So yeah. Oh, there's somebody already at the station here. Hold on. So, I was at the station. I wasn't being very productive because, in order for me to have been productive, I needed the vans to be there. It had already hit 2 o'clock and, no vans were there, and so anywho, being that I was unproductive and being that I'm still nursing a knee, Mike just said, go home, come back tomorrow morning when you can be productive. And I was like, I even told him I had an appointment with Firestone tomorrow at 7. He's like, well, come in early, and then you get a couple hours in, and then you can still make your appointment. All right. Part of having one of the best bosses in the world is being able to be productive for the best boss in the world, you know what I mean? And he's paying me for a reason, and sitting around or standing around really, because there's no place for me to sit down over there inside the station. So standing around in the station waiting for the drivers to get back from their routes, it wasn't paying anybody anything, so. Walked into Walmart looking for rubber bands. Didn't find the size I needed. Oh, couldn't find the rubber bands I needed. Right. But when there's a Wetzel's Pretzels, I gotta grab a pretzel. I don't understand that. How do people make their own car alarms go off? Like you're literally at your car and your alarm goes off with you touching the handle. Anyway, so I was saying, I walked into Walmart. First of all, I walked into Walmart with no mask on. So we had a new guy getting uniformed today. And my boss, Mike, hands him 2 Amazon masks. And Mike tells him that, hey, in the station, you gotta wear your mask. And literally, Mike had his mask like right here on his chin as he's talking to him. And I didn't have my mask on at all. My mask is in my back pocket. So later on, I'm talking shit like I always do, right? Just talking trash and just laughing at Mike. And he's like, where's your mask? You're talking about me, where's your mask? I'm like, I'm not wearing a mask. I was like, your mask, man. Like, why do I need to wear a mask? He's like, He's like, you need to wear a mask. It's the new rule in the station. I was like, nah, man, I'm not wearing a mask, bro. And anyway, so of course he's my boss telling me to wear a mask, so I'm putting one on. And Todd, the operations manager, he's like, it's a statewide mandate. It's a statewide mandate. I'm like, I know it's a statewide mandate. It's a dumbass mandate to begin with. I'm the only one that believes what I believe. You feel me? Like, no one understands what I believe, why I believe what I believe. But it's like, I know it's a mandate, but the problem with the mandate is, now they're trying to fight this Omicron variant, right? And the thing about the Omicron variant, it's like, first of all, who named it the Omicron variant? Secondly, why did they create a new Omicron variant? People want to keep saying that it's mutating into a different variant. No, it's not. How did they discover the Omicron variant? And then when they discovered it, saying how did it become the Omicron variant? How did it not become the, variant 3? You know what I mean? Like, why is there a special name for it? Just to me, it doesn't make any sense, guys. That's all. It doesn't make sense that, this new variant popped up. Really? It just randomly popped up, huh? They say things happen for a reason. Well, when a new variant comes out, it happened for a reason. What's that reason? Joe Biden even said himself.
As I recently released the key parts of my pandemic preparedness plan so that America isn't caught flat-footed with a new pandemic comes again, as it will.
People are saying, it's because people are unvaccinated. No, it's not because of that. It's because they're creating this stuff. They're creating the pandemic. They're creating the hysteria. They're creating that fear that they're trying to instill in us. It's like people who have been vaccinated. No, now you need to do the booster. Why do you need the booster for? The vaccine should already take care of that. But that's not what this video is about. I'm home now. It's currently 15:50. 3:50 p.m. for those of you who don't do military time. And before I end this video, I want to give a special shout out to my friend, one of my homegirls, one of my squad leaders on our Modern Warfare squad, Miss Brittany, aka Veggie Vamp Lady or Vegetarian Vampire. Happy birthday. King Churro loves you. Anyway, remember that you're loved. And remember to always be great every day. Peace out, y'all.
King.
Churro.
And the millions. No. That's not good enough. No.
King.
Churro.
And the millions. No. That's still not good enough.
King.
Churro.
Is the people's champ. You are the backbone of
King.
Churro.
When we speak, our voices are heard. We all say, I bring it.
Indio.
The world is watching.
Indio.
And the world is listening. One more time.
King.
Churro.
And the millions.
King.
Churro.
Fans go to WrestleMania and electrify WrestleMania and the world like no one else can. If you're some man, what
King.
Churro.
is cooking?
Thai conditioning.
That's not how you do it.